Hello and welcome to our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World Resorts in 2019. Today is day 249.
It's moving day again today, and I feel like we just said that a couple days ago, probably because we did. We're in these nice big rooms that are a lot more expensive. So we're changing rooms pretty often, and it's going to be a very, very busy month. We're leaving our wonderful 2-bedroom villa here at Animal Kingdom Lodge Jambo House, and we are heading over to Old Key West for another 2-bedroom villa. Now, Alyssa's brothers and sister-in-law are still here with us. Her older brother and sister-in-law went out to that other park again today, but her other brother said he really didn't care to go back, so he was just going to hang out with us. So I think he figured out the thing that we figured out, that we really don't need to go to, that place. We're just going to stay here at Disney. So he stayed here in the room with us, helped us pack everything up. We called Bell Services to transfer all of our luggage, and then we took an Uber over to Old Key West to get checked in. When we got there, went to the front desk, and our room was already ready for us, and that was very nice, so we could go straight over there. We went to walk over there, and one of the bellmen was like, "Hey, if you guys would like to ride, I can just give you a ride on the golf cart." Like, how? Yeah, yes. I didn't know that was an option, but absolutely, because it is a long way to our room. When we got to the room, of course, we did some pictures around the room, some 360 pictures, and then we did a room tour for YouTube and Facebook. This is going to be your living room and kitchen, and also has a pull-out couch over there that is a queen bed, and then a pull-out chair right here that is a twin bed. So you can sleep 2 people on the one on the couch and then 1 on the chair, and that helps you get to your odd number of 9 in the villa. In the kitchen here, it is a Vacation Club villa, so you've got a fully stocked kitchen. You've got your stove and oven. You have the microwave. Of course, you have a full-size fridge and freezer. And you can find that entire room tour linked in the description down below and up there in the corner.
Old Key West actually has my favorite hidden Mickeys at any of the resorts because they really are so hidden. Almost no one will ever see them. And they're the hidden Mickeys on the fish, on the throw pillows on the couch. I mean, they're super, super obscure, which makes them extra awesome in my opinion. And I love that they figured out a way to put hidden Mickeys on a fish and still make it look natural. After we got all settled with the pictures and video, we did start working. Robert had some work to do for some clients, and I was actually working on a couple blog posts and prepping that weekly email that we send out, making sure it was all ready to go. We stayed here in the room all afternoon working, getting a lot done. We've got plenty of space to spread out in this 2-bedroom villa. We've got air conditioning, we've got decent Wi-Fi. So we worked here until it was time for dinner. And at dinner time, my brother joined us and we took a bus over to Animal Kingdom to meet Robert's sister and brother-in-law. We're going to eat at Restaurantosaurus, and we have eaten here before, that's not new, but they have started a new experience here where you can order and use a quick service meal, but it's basically a sit-down experience. Very strange, very odd, similar to the Pizzafari experience they had. So we wanted to check it out, and we thought it'd be fun to go with family as well.
I was really excited about this because it is the Restaurantosaurus Burgers and Sundays option, and I love burgers. They were advertising 6 different handcrafted burgers, supposedly going to be a lot better than the regular quick service burgers, and it came with a side and, as the name would imply, an ice cream sundae that you could choose. We all went up to the counter and ordered our meals just like you normally would, but instead of carrying your food back to the table, they gave you a little chalkboard with your name and your table number on it, and they were going to bring the food out to us after it was ready. I thought that was a pretty good sign, considering normally the burgers are ready really quickly for the quick service, and this means the burgers are probably going to be a little bit better if it takes a little longer to make them.
While we waited for our food, we went and got drinks that are included with our meal as well, basically sodas and water, coffee, tea. And then we got to the table and realized that even as adults, we were allowed to color on the paper tablecloths they had because they included crayons on the table and stencils that were dinosaurs. This was a lot of fun. This ended up being a really amazing meal just because it was fun. It was lighthearted. We got to be kids again while we're here, and we were absolutely loving it. We kind of stenciled out the dinosaurs, thought we were doing such a great job. And then we look over at some of the other tables, and they're full out making this whole dinosaur scene with trees and everything else. We didn't feel as great about our drawings after that, but
Yeah,
everyone else did a
yeah.
really great job around the restaurant. When our food arrived, we were pleasantly surprised to see just how big these burgers are and everything on top, so we can't wait to try them and see what we think.
We ordered several of the different burgers for everyone here at the table, and of course everyone got fries or onion rings with theirs. My sister actually wanted the plant-based burger, or at least the toppings from the plant-based burger. It had some Gouda and some onion jam, so she asked them if they could make that with a regular beef patty, and they said yes, so that's what she got, and she really enjoyed this. I thought it was okay, but I wasn't a big fan of the onion jam. I'm always hit and miss on that anyway, so I guess it was just kind of a personal preference thing. Her husband and I both got the chili cheese corn chips one, and that was a great combination. A very messy burger with the chili cheese on top, but it was a really good burger.
I ordered the barbecue pulled pork burger, which was huge, and there's just no easy way to eat this. I know yours was messy, but mine was like incredibly messy because it's basically this tall and you're trying to fit it in your mouth. But it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. My brother got the All-American burger, which was basically a bacon cheeseburger, but it was still a solid burger. It was really good.
Overall, I was really happy with these burgers. They're definitely a step up from the quick service. I mean, they're not as good as the bison burger, nowhere close to that good, but they are solid, and especially for the fact it's just a quick service credit for this meal, or if you're paying for it, it's only like 20-something dollars. I was really impressed. Plus, it does come with that ice cream sundae. They gave you these little tickets that you could use to get a sundae whenever you were ready. So as we all finished our burgers, we each went up to the ice cream bar and made our own ice cream sundaes with all the toppings we wanted.
There were 5 different flavors of ice cream. They had chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, or sorbet, as well as mint, and there were tons of toppings to choose from. So I stuck with, chocolate because that's just something I'm gonna go with. There was chocolate sauce I could add. They had the waffle cones that you could just break up and put in there. I added that as well. I kept it pretty simple overall, but I still really enjoyed this.
I kept mine pretty simple too, with just chocolate and strawberry ice cream, some whipped cream, chocolate sauce, Oreo crumbles, and then of course cherries on top. It was really great to have your own little ice cream sundae at the end of this meal, although we were all pretty full after eating the burger and the fries or onion rings, so we didn't actually finish most of our ice cream because there was a lot of ice cream there.
When we all finally finished our meals, it was time for us to head over to Magic Kingdom because there is a Halloween party tonight. There are no buses that go from resort to resort, but they do have buses that go from park to park. So that made it really easy for us. We were able to hop over to Magic Kingdom. And when we got there, the parade was actually happening, so we stayed and watched that for a little bit. I love the projections that they have all the way down Main Street. You never know what you're gonna see. And this time we saw spiders up there projected on the buildings. We had not seen those in all the times we've been here so far. We had yet to see them. I don't know if it's just where we were standing, we happened to see them this time, but it was really cool. And then we walked up and got to see the fireworks as well, stayed there for that, and it just amazed us how many people left after the fireworks. And we're just standing there going, I mean, it makes sense for us to leave, but do all these people have passes to be here? Because you paid for the whole night. Why would you not stay for all of it? We still had plenty of time for the Halloween party.
Yeah.
So we started walking around. The first place we went was to get Go-Go Squeeze because Robert really wanted some of those.
Every time.
And then we decided to see if we could take some pictures with some characters. We walked over to Princess Hall and there was a cast member out there saying, there's no wait if you want to see the princesses. And we're like, well, we're happy to not wait in line, so we went over and took tons of pictures with the princesses. We got to see Rapunzel as well as Tiana. Then we headed to the next room to see Cinderella and Elena of Avalor. It was just really fun to get to see them and take pictures and not have to wait in line at all.
On the way out of seeing the princesses, we went through Sir Mickey's and saw the little photo pass area that we found a little while ago that had the backdrop there, and they had some Halloween decorations and props. So we decided to stop and take some pictures because there was literally nobody in the entire store that was shopping or taking pictures.
It was a lot of fun to get to take pictures here, especially because it was Halloween themed and we're here for the Halloween party, so we really enjoyed that. When we walked out and exited, we saw there was a little sign that said they had a game going. We're like, oh, what's the game? That'll be a lot of fun. They said, oh, we have these cute little wishables. They're the Haunted Mansion ghosts, and you just have to throw them in the bucket. Okay, easy enough. Game for kids. We can do that, no problem.
Yeah, real easy.
We cannot do that. We did not make any of the ones they gave us. We just kept trying. They had so many of these wishables. They just had this armful of them. It was hilarious. They just kept giving it to us. We would knock over the bucket. We'd completely throw it too far. Didn't matter what we tried. We could not get them in. They ended up giving us candy anyway, but I think it was pity candy more than anything else because we were terrible at this.
And I may not want their pity, but I will take their pity candy because I'll take candy no matter what kind of candy it is. When we left Sir Mickey's, we were walking around a little bit behind the carousel there in Fantasyland, and we noticed the PhotoPass photographer by Pinocchio's village house and the big castle wall there was just standing there with nobody around. So we went up to take some pictures there, and she actually had the magic mirror frame to take pictures with. So we each got some pictures with the magic mirror frame, and then we decided that I think it's about time to head out. It's getting late, the party's almost over. We do have that party pass, and we have so much going on now that we have family here. We're probably gonna head back to the resort and get some sleep. So we left the park and caught a bus back to Old Key West, and that was the end of our day today. So we'll see you tomorrow
for our Year with the Ears.